On this day in 1933, construction begins on the Golden Gate Bridge as workers began excavating 3.25 million cubic feet of dirt for the structure's huge anchorages. American traitor and British Brigadier General Benedict Arnold enjoys his greatest success as a British commander on this day in 1781. Arnold's 1,600 largely loyalist troops sailed up the James River at the beginning of January, eventually landing in Westover, Virginia. Leaving Westover on the afternoon of January the 4th, Arnold and his men arrived at the virtually undefended capital city of Richmond the next afternoon. His men captured and destroyed the city. With World War I edging into its third calendar year, British Prime Minister Herbert Asquith introduces the first military conscription bill in his country's history to the House of Commons on this day in 1916. On this day in 1945, Japanese pilots received the first order to become kamikaze, meaning divine wind in Japanese. The suicidal blitz of the kamikazes revealed Japan's desperation in the final months of World War II. Most of Japan's top pilots were dead, but youngsters need little training to take planes full of explosives and crash them into ships. At Okinawa, they sank 30 ships and killed almost 5,000 Americans. On this day in 1957, in response to the increasing tense situation in the Middle East, President Dwight D. Eisenhower delivers a proposal to Congress that calls for a new and more proactive U.S. support in the region. The Eisenhower Doctrine, as the proposal soon came to be known, established the Middle East as a Cold War battlefield. On this day in 1972, Richard Nixon signs a bill authorizing $5.5 million in funding to develop a space shuttle. NASA launched Columbia, the first space shuttle, in 1981. On this day in 1976, Khmer Rouge leader Pol Pot announces a new constitution changing the name of Cambodia to Kampuchea and legalizing its communist government. Hip-hop's roots as a musical phenomenon are subject to debate, but its roots as a commercial phenomenon are much clearer. They trace back directly to this day in 1980, when the song Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang became the first hip-hop single ever to reach the Billboard Top 40. On this day in 1998, respected Californian lawmaker and U.S. Congressman Sonny Bono is killed in a skiing accident. Before his move into politics, he was half of Sonny and Cher, who had a mega hit in 1965 with I Got You Babe. Some well-known actors were born on this day. Robert Duvall was born in 1931, Diane Keaton was born in 1946, and Bradley Cooper was born in 1975. And finally, on this day in 1976, South Africa gets daily television transmissions for the first time. Prior to that, the South African Prime Minister Hendrik Verwoerd compared television with the atomic bomb and poison gas, claiming that they are modern things, but that does not mean they are desirable. The government has to watch for any dangers to the people, both spiritual and physical. Minister for Posts and Telegraphs, Dr. Albert Herzog, claimed that television would come to South Africa over his dead body. He referred to television as die duivelse kassie, or the devil's own box. Test transmissions began in June 1975 for an hour between 6 and 7 p.m. and were repeated the following day between 12 and 1 p.m. Regular daily transmissions by the South African Broadcasting Corporation, or SABC, began on the 5th of January 1976 on a single channel between 6 p.m. and midnight. 3 hours was in English and 3 hours in Afrikaans. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and tune in tomorrow for another This Day in History.